It's time for the talking to stop and the fighting to start. This should be good. I'm Todd Grisham. Next to me is Johnny Nelson.
The pleasure's always mine, my friend.
And now it's time for our tale of the tape. Here we have the artist. There's no doubt that this fighter is a slugger. They'll be squaring up against the Machine, and they will enjoy a power advantage. So here we go. These two will be fighting tonight as welterweights.
Nobody knows who's going to win. You can have an argument for the winner on both sides, but this is that fight. We'll be talking about this fight for years to come.
First up, the artist from the United States of America. They are the undisputed champion of the world. The last time we saw them, they won by knockout, looking to do the same here. Up against them, they'll be facing Machine from North.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing.
You can tell both of these fighters are exuding confidence as they touch gloves, and here we go.
Todd, it's a pleasure and an honor to be here at this venue. It's going to be something special.
No doubt about it. This was the hottest ticket in town by a country mile. Every seat has been sold. These two fighters promised us an offensive show. Let's see if they deliver. And just as quickly as the action slows down, it heats back up. Right when you think the pace will slow down, it picks up. Punch, counter punch. Tried to score with a jab. Becoming undisputed champion is absolutely epic, but now everybody's coming to get you, including right here, right now. That right hook catching air. Beautiful counter shot. You'd like to see more jabs. And he misses with that straight left. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Nope, that jab not going to score. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
And there's the bell for round two. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
You know, they have an amazing relationship with their coach. They've been working together for a while now, and it's really paying off. Misses with the straight left. These two were made for each other. This is a historical moment. Not many boxers get to 50 fights. An absolute warrior. This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
That left-handed jab doesn't quite score. Is he going to punch himself out, though? They block that jab. Big hook. Good thing it didn't land. Nice counter shot. What would you tell this guy if he's got to do something different?
You know, I've been in fights like that.
On to the third. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
This fighter has a killer instinct. Just look at this KO percentage. Over 70% of their fights have ended early. Good defense stopping that jab. Through the straight left, but it won't score. Counter punching. We're at the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
No doubt about it, this fighter loves to throw jabs, and a lot of them. Their opponent better have an answer. The jab can't find a home. Can't find a home with that jab. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. After what we saw in that last round. Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
They're entering the twilight years of their career now. How many fights do they have left in them? He threw the hook, didn't land. When are we going to see a jab from these two? You can't throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You're going to get knocked out. Both fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is going to have a tough job.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. This fighter, one of the top 5 in the world, no doubt about it. The winner of this surely will get a world title shot. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Catch it. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round. Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Can't land that jab. You can see from the record, this fighter is fantastic and is really difficult to get past. He misses with that straight left. Is he going to punch himself out, though? What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Has to be careful for that receipt. What's the referee thinking right now? And down goes Machine. And that body shot folded in like an old t-shirt.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
Well, they're back up now, but they've got to be cautious. Cannot afford to trade back now, can they, Johnny?
He's up, but for how long? Look at that. On the heels. Look at this.
Final 10 seconds here, and the corner better get warmed up. They've got some work to do. That'll be a 10-8. There's the bell for round 6. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself...
The referee taking a look here, and if the fighter can't see, the fighter can't fight. So this fight will continue. Both men step back for just a moment. Good defense with that left jab. Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
And he scores with the counter. That uppercut just missed. So much for boxing. This is a fist fight. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this. And the artist has been dropped. As we watch it again one more time, appreciate the perfection of that knockout shot.
I need to see that again.
Well, this next round is going to be crucial considering the knockdown we just... Here comes round 7. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
How about that time counter shot? That counter punch caught him clean. It's all offense all the time. They threw the hook. It didn't land. The fighter's vision is paramount, and the referee may stop it here. And the referee will stop it. This fight is over.
Time was of the essence, and it was a matter of time when this happened.
Well, Johnny, complete and total domination, a stoppage victory. How do you rate the performance?
What's next? A TKO makes it so confusing because you think...
Ladies and gentlemen, after 7 rounds of boxing, your...
Surrender. You didn't know money when the bally meant this trallies up. When I'm saying money, I'm not talking about Pakia. It's funny how the tables turn. You're not Ricky Hatton up. Tonight I have to let me put my body down. When you was hitting bags, I was still bagging up in mommy's house. You was in the Philly shell when I was getting batted down. Prison cell, swimming in my thoughts, trying not to drown. Shadow boxing in my pad. I hit the gym when I got out. Ooh, talk with me, walk with me, box with me, go to war with me. That's war with my full city. War with me, that's war with the 6-1. Something you just say, undisputed, we're the undisputed ones. We want it to be gangster, yeah, we want it to be done. We end up in the can and I don't mean a Rubicon. I've always been a champion, I've done this on my ones. I've been running up hills, I've been banging out weights, I've been beating up the heavy bag, I'm training every day. Had to fight for these mills, had to lose a couple mates. Sacrifice after sacrifice, that's the only way.
We've got high hopes for this contest with these two fighters. Should be a really good matchup. I'm Todd Grisham, and watching this live with me is Johnny Nelson.
It's going to be unbelievable. The fans, everybody around.
First up, we have the Artist from the United States of America, and they are the Undisputed champ. Last time we saw them in the ring, they won by a TKO. So they stare into each other. We waited a long time, and now we've got this fight. The courage on display here is incredible. Can't land the jab there. You're looking at the king of the ring, but how long will it last? Will they defend their undisputed title? The perfect counter lands. other. Good counter punch. This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
They are not going to let this one go to the judges. You know, they have an amazing relationship with their coach. They've been working together for a while now, and it's really paying off. That counter punch caught him clean. This is some of the best action I've seen in any round, anywhere this year. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. It's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store for. Here we go, round two. Who's going to land the first big shot? After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Can they finish it? I thought that was... And what else could they do but to take a knee here?
What you're seeing right there is a heartbroken fighter.
You'd like to see more jabs. That counter shot lands. This is a historical moment. Not many boxers get to 50 fights. An absolute warrior. What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
They're both going for the KO. It's so obvious. A swing and a miss with that jab. Jab doesn't quite connect. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round. Here we go in round three. Who's going to land the first big shot? That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Nice counter shot. This fighter has a killer instinct. Just look at this KO percentage. Over 70% of their fights have ended early. He threw a punch and just got countered. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Jab misses. Both men step back for just a moment. This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
He scores with the counter. Catch and shoot. There's no doubt about it. This fighter loves to throw jabs, and a lot of them. Their opponent better have an answer. really thinking about stopping it. And mediocre goes down. As we watch it again one more time, appreciate the perfection of that knockout shot.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
So it's plan B time after being knocked down in that round. On to the fourth we go. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Nice counter. You don't want to go tit for tat in there in this fight. They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. How about that time counter shot? Putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of gas. No doubt the career is winding down. How many fights do they have left? This fighter, and down goes mediocre. Now that is a massive knockdown. Let's take another look.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
Showing a lot of heart to beat the count there.
The corner needs to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight is capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
It looks like he's going to survive the round here, but just barely. Let's see how the game plan... On to the fifth we go. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
Oh, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Misses with the straight left. Nice counter shot. Has to be careful for that. What a massive upset this would. And down to the canvas. Goes mediocre. You could see it in their eyes. They saw that punch coming, and there was nothing they could do.
A shot from the gods took him out.
So time to go celebrate after a knockout win here.
Accuracy, power, punch, perfect. Ladies.
Fight on by the grill, I'm like I'm Joe. Always trying to fight on by the. Always trying to fight on by the grill, I'm like I'm Joe.